Guys, welcome back. We are starting on project number 2, which is potentially a small greenhouse with a garden area. I am on the property line border. My property line goes from here and is very diagonal in there and then kind of comes back out that way. So this is not actually my plot of land, but we're standing on mine. So I'm going to clear the plants here, hopefully trim the tree. I already started tearing out some plants. And then this whole path all the way here and then down there. The entire path is part of my land, and you know, regardless of whatever I put here, I do want to clean this up a little bit. So that's what we are working on next. I'm not really going to record all of this cleanup because it's boring. It's going to take a really long time, but I will show you guys when it's done. And then I did bring a tape measure, and I'm just going to measure some of the widest points and try and go from there and figure some things out. Okay, everyone, we are back. I have cleared some area. We have a little update. I cleared all of this basically up to the bush here. So I decided to get started on my project because I was actually sick of clearing things. So the project is a little greenhouse. I do want my garden to kind of be on this side of the land against all the advice from literally everyone. They told me not to put it over here, but for a water issue. Do I care? No. Okay. So the goal is to make a gravel pad here. I've watched some videos. This is just a reminder that no, I don't know what I'm doing at all. Let me say that one more time. I have absolutely zero idea what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna try and make a gravel pad for the greenhouse. I'll put some inspo pics up on the screen for what I'm thinking of greenhouse, and we'll see how it turns out, honestly. But we always have to start with the foundation, which last time it took me a long time, and this time it's definitely going to take me a long time as well. So I am going to, I made this area, as you can see. I think the plan that I've conjured up in my head is that I'm going to use 4x4s. I will secure them down with rebar, especially at the backside, to really build it up. I'm going to fill it in with dirt and then put gravel on the top. Right now, I've just been digging and putting some test pieces in, making sure it's the size of area that I want, etc. So that's what we've done. I would like to go and pick up the 4x4s from Lowe's and try and get some of these down today. The 4x4s and the rebar. And try and get some down today. I think I have it in me. The problem is I park all the way up there. Like, I don't even know if you can see that, but that's the shed. It's really far up there, so I haul things down basically. I thought about getting a wagon, but then you have to pull the wagon up the hill. Who wants to pull the wagon up the hill? So I decided ultimately maybe just going to be easier for me to carry things. I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, I picked up some 4x4s and I'm just trying to measure for the sides here. I've run into one problem. From here to here, it's 94. From here to here, it's 88. And I'm trying to decide, since this is just a gravel pad, how much does it actually matter? Because I will build, like, does it matter that this is not square? Other than people who have OCD, does it actually matter? I can't decide. Not sure. I got these 4x4s. I decided I don't care that the gravel base is not square. I just don't care because it's just a base, and I'll build the little greenhouse up from it. I think as long as the gravel base is level, I will be fine to build off of it. And I'm only saying that because it took me so long to dig all of that dirt. It took me so long. My whole upper body was in pain. So I don't feel like moving anything. I'm just gonna build the base. I don't care that it's not square. And then I'll build a nice square greenhouse on top of it once I get there. So I have to cut these pieces. I wrote down some measurements in my phone for the sides, and then we're gonna go put them down there, see how it looks. I don't think I'm gonna rebar anything today. We've really been out here for a long time. This is our second time out here today. Mila's tired, so we're just going to try and cut everything, place it where it should go, maybe level some of them, and then leave. So that is what we're doing. I did get a reciprocating saw. If you watch my shed build, I had a really hard time cutting these, and somebody actually commented that my circular saw is not really made to cut pressure treated wood. Like, there's probably nicer things that you could get that would make this easier. So I did get a reciprocating saw. I tried to use it one time, well, like one day, just to test it out, and it's a lot different. So I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll find out. Okay, I'm gonna bring these down to the area. I don't know, I can't speak words today. And then I don't think I'm gonna do anything else for right now. I'll come back before work one day, probably Friday, and see if I can start getting them set. I know I'm gonna have to dig some more. I'm not looking forward to it, but at least we're getting started finally. I brought these pieces down. Don't pay attention to this. It's just a 2x4 that I was using for length for digging. Okay. Obviously, I need to dig the sides down a bit deeper. I just want to make sure. That is an extra piece right here. And then this side will have to come up quite a bit more to make it level. I might need like even 2 more 4x4s on that side. This side I definitely want it to be flush with the dirt. And then here, so still a lot of work on this, but I think we'll figure it out just like we always do. Probably pick up some more 4x4s before I come out next time. Good morning, everyone. You guessed it, it's Friday before work. I have like an hour and a half to do some things before I have to go. I think I'm going to try to level out some of those 4x4s that I brought down to my little work site. Try and level those out. I might bring some rebar and the sledgehammer and my drill. I did get a drill bit. I don't know, honestly. I don't have the slightest clue if this is the correct drill bit. But I think I should try and pre-drill holes for the rebar. As most people did that, I think, in the videos. So I'm gonna bring some things down and then we'll try and level stuff out, I guess. And then we'll just see how far we get. You know, that's all we can do. So, let me bring some things down and then I'll show you what we're doing. Look at that sunrise and the full moon. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, we're gonna start here. I think I will use my little pebbles, which are, I don't know, there. Use the pebbles and some dirt and try and level these 4x4s out. I'm sure I'll have to dig some things, so let's see how we do. I will be playing some music. We're listening to the classics today. Dang, that's heavy. Double gloves. It's cold out. I did it wrong. It's okay. Should I like put dirt around it now? All right, my camera died, but this is what we got so far. Okay, you're right in the way. It's level, don't worry. I'm still trying to figure out this back part here. I'll cut another 4x4 obviously, and then I think I'll probably need 2 more 4x4s for this back side. I have not had time to rebar anything. The foundation always takes me so much longer than I think it will. That happened last time too. So this is what we got. I have to go to work. So we will get back out here another day, hopefully with some additional 4x4s, and see what we get done. So yesterday I came out here and I was out here for like 5 hours, and none of my videos saved. It's corrupt or whatever that means. So I'm gonna give it a really quick update. And I think I took like 2 videos on my phone, so I might put those in. But basically yesterday I got everything leveled out. I added more posts. As you can see, I put rebar in on some of them. Do a little close up. Oh God, I'm freezing. Okay, so the sides are pretty much good to go. Obviously I need to fill in a bit more dirt, but I did rebar in. The only one I could like hit in all the way was this one here. There must be rocks in the way for the other ones. I might try and hit them a little bit more today, but if not, I'll just have to probably cut them. And we know I hit the angle grinder, so I'll have Tom do that for me. But I want to get the back part in with rebar as well, and then hopefully I can fill with dirt. I do have one more 4x4x6. Home Depot yesterday was out like completely of 4x4x8s, which was a huge bummer. So I grabbed the 4x4x6s, which it's okay. I have this piece that's old from my first project, Mila. And then I have the full 4x4x6. So I think I'll just cut that down today and make that the last bit. When I put this 2x4 across the top with my last 4x4, it's almost level. It's very close. So I think we will roll with this. You guys know I'm not looking for perfection, just something that will be likely to stay. Look at my, it's so cold and windy. I don't even know if you can probably hear me right now, but okay. I think, oh, also, my drill started smoking yesterday, which is a huge bummer. I think I have a video of it because I needed to send it to Tom. I was worried my drill was gonna like explode, but it was smoking here when I was drilling the holes, pre-drilling the holes for the rebar. My battery is literally on fire right now. I don't know if you can see the smoke. I worked my drill too hard. Hold on. I'm gonna need a new drill. I did find my receipt from Home Depot, but I purchased this like early August. And it's past the 90 days. So I am going to reach out to Ryobi today and see what they would suggest. Because I think just since I'm drilling a hole, I mean, that is supposed to be the job of the drill. I don't think it should be smoking. So, anyways, I am going to try and still use the drill today. I don't think it's going to actually explode. I think maybe it'll just catch fire, if anything. So I brought my water down here. I have dirt. I think I'll try and just put the fire out. That's the plan. So I think I'm going to start with pre-drilling the holes in the bottom post of the backside first. And then I'll, you know, put the other pieces in, put the rebar on, put the pieces in, and then I'll cut the last piece and put it on top of the rebar as well. If I have time, I will fill in dirt. Let's try and drill. Mila. Could definitely be drilling wrong as well. I'm having a really hard time. That's why I thought my drill was smoking because it was my fault, but I was told that a drill should be able to drill. Mila, come back. Come back up here. Hey, come here. Mila, Mila. The problem, and I'll show you guys. Hold on, this is gonna go backwards. The drill's still working, but it just smokes from here. So I go forward and then I go backwards. If I go forwards too long, it gets stuck, which might be user error. I mean, it's likely user error, but this is working. It just takes a long time. I don't know. Oh, do I need like an impact driver? That's it. See how it gets. Oh, oh. I actually thought I was going to start a fire yesterday. Through. That's good for right now. There we go. Okay. Now, what I did yesterday was, okay, why do you keep going down there? What if there's something down there? Huh? Mila, snakes are underground, right? Mila, I want you to come up. Snakes are underground. It's 40 some degrees. Alright, what I did yesterday to line this up was we put the post where I believe it will go. Ow! Dash my fingers. It's supposed to be right. I think it's supposed to go. Line it up. Use this to line up where the rebar is going to lay. Those wires are kind of working wrong. Okay. And then we measure 1.5. And then this I drill right in the middle. Should I try and measure up to it? My last pieces were easier because I didn't have to do 2 pieces of rebar in each one. I'm just not good at measuring. Okay, from this piece, 7, 15. From this piece to this piece, 66.25 is where it should start. Does that line up? No. We'll try this. 66.25. Oh boy, I don't know, it's looking a little funky. Is rebar crooked? I've hammered it in crooked. Is the piece coming in? I feel like my other piece is hammered in a little bit easier than this. possibly be the rebar? Is it my hole? The rebar, it's in a little ways. You have a flashlight? I don't know. There's a lot of sawdust. That's all I see. But my other side definitely went in easier than this one. Okay, it's coming. I think, should I do each side a little bit at a time? Now this side's not going in. Oh, I feel like this side's not moving now. Oh, shit. I did not line it up well. I think my next one needs to be better on my measurements. I think because the rebar is at different angles. Should I just keep hitting this? Is anything happening? Okay, the next one we gotta do different. I feel like I should just keep hitting this. Struggling. If I keep hitting it, will it just eventually work, or? Okay, the next piece we're doing different. So that was a disaster. What if I just line up one side first, start hitting it in, mark on the other side where I need to drill. Okay, honey, I just really need to think right now. What do I do? My last piece won't be as hard because it's two separate pieces. Let me think, and then I'll show you. Okay, so I held the post up and tried to line it up the best I could, and then I marked around with a rock. So I'm drilling into the bottom, and then I'll flip it up over. Moment of truth. Flip it over. Line it up. Pressure treated wood really splits easily, huh? Is it going? The line was not good again. It was not as bad as last time, but gosh. Okay, the plan for the last one, it's pretty sturdy. Okay, the plan for the last one, I have a 6-foot post, then I'll cut this one here, that's extra to 2 feet. So, that one will probably be a lot easier for me to figure out. I really fudged this. It's okay. I'm gonna go cut some pieces, switch out my battery, and I don't know, attach these. We'll be back in just a minute. I have this 6-foot piece, but I'm just gonna measure it. I think it's slightly off. Exactly 72, and then the other piece was 97 total. We'll cut this side. 92, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is getting cut to 25. Hope that math was right. these up and put them in. Use the rock. I'm gonna drill these and put them in, and then I'll show you. We finished. Does it look good? No, not at all. Let me tell you, I put this piece on, this small one, and it was fine. And then I put this piece on, I measured it, put it on into this hole, but there was like a few millimeters, and I had to decide, Mila, if I wanted to try and cut this and leave it, or just take it off and put a new hole in. So I did take it off and put a new hole in. Let's point out everything that looks bad so we can get that out of the way. There is this crack here. This piece of rebar is like almost in kind of diagonally, which I don't love. And so my piece of wood is kind of in diagonally. I think I could buy some really, really long screws and just like try and screw everything together, like screw it in diagonally to each other. Same for all my sides. I think everything just needs to be screwed really well. If I just get some really long screws. It doesn't look great. I think we can make it work. I have tons of little pieces of the 4x4s. I could potentially try and like just screw them in as like an additional brace. 4x4 pieces from trimming all these. I have quite a few just scrap pieces. I feel like I could screw them into the 4x4s, like if I just put something here, screw it in on both sides just to like fortify the corner maybe. Here, because this one needs one bad. Just look at that gap that I did. But if I put a 4x4 piece here, screw it in, what do we think about that idea? Guys, I think I'm going to hold off on filling this with dirt. I need to get some long screws. I think I should wait to put dirt back in, if that's my plan. I really want the base to hold. It's looking pretty shitty. I feel like it would probably hold. Let me wait to put dirt in. And I'll get really long screws, put them in, just fortify the stacked things. Like if I get a 5 or 6 inch screw. Because a 4x4 is actually what, 3.5 inches? And really just screw it in. It's not that serious. Don't forget, this is not that serious. It's not going to be used for anything serious. Just, it's like a hobby right now. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today. I'll use the scratch pieces, I'll get some screws, just fortify everything really, really well. Fill it with dirt, put the weed barrier, get the gravel, put the gravel on top. That's the plan. That will all be in the next video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We know the foundation always takes me the longest. Actually, everything takes me the longest, but especially when I don't know what I'm doing, it's really hard to just get started and just do literally anything. We're working through it though. We'll figure it out. Are you ready? You ready to go? All right. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.